welcome to this week's episode of Square Real News. I'm India.
I'm Neil. Hi.
This week we're at PK, the new restaurant from Alan Pickett in Fitzrovia. We'll actually be interviewing him later to let you know what it's all about. For now, Neil, why have you got some birds in front of you?
Well, I have two birds because there is a new bird restaurant coming this week to Islington, and then there's another bird restaurant coming in November in Camden. The original was in Shoreditch, and it's fried chicken, donuts, coffee, yummy. You can get 50% off all of the food this week, and if you're a fan of 50% off food, you can also go to Dirty Bones, which is who have opened their second in Kingly Court in Soho, and that is lots of burgers,
dude food,
North
really,
American dude food. They have bourbon and marshmallow flavoured sauces, so I will be there after this.
Fantastic, and birds in my house in Islington, so I will be there.
Oh, there you go. And my goodness, that is a fat duck.
I like it. Yep, so the Fat Duck from Heston Blumenthal is reopening this week in Bray. He went off to Melbourne in Australia for 9 months. They've had a complete refurb and are putting on a culinary experience called The Journey, which will recreate English childhood holiday experience.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not sandy sandwiches. Better than that.
Are we likely to get a table?
Well, not till January. It's booked up till then, but there'll be tickets available each month from then onwards. Also opening this week after a refurb was Le Pont de la Tour in South Bank. That's from chef Frederick Forster, who's a roux scholar. So he's worked at Le Gavroche and Le Manoir. So that's lots of really nice English food, artichokes, scallops, that kind of thing. And the best thing about it is down on the River Thames, so you get a really nice outdoor seat. And with this Indian summer, perfect place to be.
Yes. So I'm going to go and have a chat with Alan now.
Are you? Have fun.
So could you tell us briefly about the concept behind the restaurant?
Yeah, I think it's not what concept or the actual ideas that I had and really wanted to do in my own restaurant. Just cook great food and wanted to make it really affordable. So having a great quality set lunch. At some point we'll also have the carving trolley. Alan's a master of carving. I love to cook larger pieces of meat and joints, and whether you have a roast sirloin or a roast rib of beef. And I think that's where the kind of style that, especially at night time when it comes into its own, I'm very happy when I can send the tarte tatin out into the room whole, and Alan will cut it tableside for me. And we have an amazing machine called a Pagajet, which we do our cinnamon ice cream in, and he is standing there next to the table quenelling that onto the plate. And there's not so many restaurants that do that. We've got produce coming from Kent. One of them's Kent Collection, so they're producing a kind of Bayonne style ham. We're using another company for Kent snails, H&RH snails, so they're supplying our snails at the moment, and they come in live as well. So I say to the guys, just don't open the container until you're ready to use them. And it's nice to be able to showcase the produce that we're getting from Kent. And my mum's out kind of sourcing honey for me from Bluebell Hill, and she's doing some foraging. So the blackberries we've got on the menu at the moment are hers that have been foraged.
Just out and about in Kent finding stuff.
Yeah, she's got a dog. She goes out walking. She takes 5 plastic bags with her and
comes back
and phones me up every day and says, "Alan, I've got 5 kilos of elderberries. Could you take them?" Yeah, bring them up.
So when restaurants talk about being locally sourced, sustainable, you're actually genuinely really doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you where 98% of the produce comes from, and I think that's, I think when you do a restaurant, everybody says, "Oh, what's going to be different about PK?" And I think that's one of the nicer differences, I think. But it comes from the heart. It's not me just saying, "Right, Mum, I need you to go and find me some random produce." She's out walking and she sees it and she picks it, and who knows what will be next.
Perfect for autumn. It
is. Yeah, I mean, it's a great time of year as well. The berries, you've got all the grouse, you've got the mushrooms coming in, you've got chestnuts. There's so much produce.
So tell us about one of your favourite dishes on the menu.
Our dish is pavé of sea bass. We do a quick sauté of gem salad. We are able to get this purple cauliflower as well.
Okay.
And the colour on the plate, once it's cooked, and the white cauliflower, we do a yeasted cauliflower puree. So we make a cauliflower puree and it's kind of almost caramelised, and we just drop a little, really small bit of yeast in there, and it just changes it completely.
That sounds amazing.
And then we just, obviously this time of year, we've got some wild mushrooms, the girolles, and it's kind of my take on a Persiard really, and it all works really, really well together.
Would you mind showing us that in your kitchen?
Of
Can we have a
course.
look?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Thanks.
So it's a lovely piece of line called sea bass. So I'm just going to roast it in a pan. So basically what I'm going to do is just put the fish into the pan, and what you see here is it kind of shrinking up. So you just pull the pan off and allow the fish to actually sink back down, and that's how you get a really nice crispy skin on it. And then here I've got some girole mushrooms, shallots, garlic, and right at the last minute I'm just going to put some parsley in there. It's amazing cauliflower, and obviously this is a white one, and then we have this colour, and it really works, and it kind of just changes the whole dish and just bringing it up to where it's kind of different level really. I want it to warm up, retain all the natural flavours. So I'll leave that one over there for 10 seconds. Put some butter. I'm just going to quickly saute this gem salad down. See, it's what we do is just really a couple of drops of lemon, very traditional. Just got that one. Just give that extra shine. That goes into the middle of the plate.
Oh, that looks great. That was delicious.
I'm so jealous, I'm starving. Well, that's all from us this week. Remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter @SquareMeal, and book all your restaurants to us to win the chance of winning one of our super awards. This week you can win a Swarovski Sparkly Crystal Watch using the code SUPER12.
Thank you very much to Piquet for having us, and we'll be back next week, so we'll see you then.
Goodbye.